You know, I never realized how much that M glows. Look at the streaks coming off of that M. That is a little bit crazy. Anyways, well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm Gelato Plays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we took on missions 1 through 4 of Ricco Harbor, and in this episode, we're starting with episode 5, Gooper Blooper Returns. Yeah, the same mission we started last episode off with. Well, not really the same mission, but the same boss fight. Yeah, maybe I could have done this in the last episode, because I believe the last episode wasn't all that long, but I'm going to aim to at least not make these episodes really long, because I don't know, I was not a big fan of how the one episode I did, like the raw recordings, actually for episode 2 and 3, the raw recordings were like 25 minutes long. I was not a big fan of those, so what I'm going to try to do is, I want my episodes to be of decent length. Most of the time, if any video of mine goes, like, over 20 minutes, I'm kind of like, I don't like that. Also, if you want to see here, this is actually a trampoline. I don't know exactly how that works as a trampoline, but I guess it does, and oh my Jesus, okay, I guess Super Squirting is not with me today, because that was not working. But now, this boss fight is basically the same. The only difference is that, well, you have less of a platform to work on here, but overall, it is the same exact boss fight as before. You just stomp on his tentacles, grab the right one, because I didn't want to grab that other one, because that would be really bad, and then go to him and take the cork out. Even though we are pulling his tentacle mouth thing, but I guess we are technically taking the cork out. And rinse and repeat here. There is actually a move that this Gooper Blooper will do if you don't do this correctly, which that move is that he will actually do like a jump rope thing, but I believe that is only if you take too long to do anything. Also, I believe he shoots goo out of his mouth if you take too long as well. Now, I really want to pull this out before he tries hitting me again, but I believe he will not try hitting you unless you spray him in the mouth, because that's at least what speedrunners do. Actually, no, speedrunners don't even take the tentacles out. They just spray him in the mouth to paralyze him, and then you go in for the kill, like this, going in for the kill, and the kill. I know that was a little weird of a pause there, but I kind of wanted to do that for dramatic effect, or not, maybe not. And also, I never mentioned, he kind of disappears when he hits the water. I don't know why he disappears when he hits the water, but he does. Anyways, we have a shine to get, and actually no, we have a little bit of goop to clean up here too, jeez. You know, we do not want our little lifestyle to be all messy with this pollution and crap, you know? We want to clean up the airstrip, or actually no, this is a helicopter landing pad. Now, why there's a helicopter landing pad, it's like above the water, I mean, you really wouldn't be able to put that much stuff there because it's kind of like in the middle of the air. I mean, I don't know. It is at Harbor, so we need to get stuff. You need to, like, put the harbor stuff, because as you see, there is like the stuff you'd see at a harbor because it's Ricco Harbor. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be jumping back in Ricco Harbor before there is less sense to be made. So, what we have is episode 6, Red Coins on the Water. Yes, this mission right here, a lot of people, I mean, a lot of famous Let's Play moments have came out of this mission right here. Most notably, Chugga Conroy and Josh Jepson. Well, Chugga Conroy, you know, his controller died. I don't have to worry about my controller dying because I have a wired controller, which, you know, I wish I had a wireless, because that'd be so much better, because I wouldn't have to worry about the frickin' little tiny cord that my GameCube controller has, but... And then there were some other things like Josh Jepson. I believe he had like a co-commentator, and what happened was he kind of failed a little bit, but there is something you can do. You do not need to hold forward on this mission. You can basically, because see, if you hold forward, you go fast, but if you don't, you go at a nice, smooth pace like this, so you can just go back and forth on the control stick, and you can basically maneuver yourself pretty well. And since you have way more than enough time to do this mission, you do not need to worry about the time on this mission. So don't even try rushing, because all you have to do is, now this one might be a little hard if I don't jump this, there we go, okay. Sometimes you can accidentally not jump that correctly, which can be a big pain in the butt, and also maneuvering through there. But once we go through here, we get this red coin, and hopefully I can maneuver myself correctly and the camera angle does not glitch up on me. There we go, okay, because sometimes the camera angle can glitch up. But now what we have to do is we have to try to jump and grab the shine, which that did not work. So if you do not grab the shine on the first try, you can always try again. But just be careful the way you jump here, because sometimes you can hit another blooper, and that is not a good thing. And also that can happen, which can be really bad. But luckily, I think I can just go right around here, which thank God I was able to do that, because I wasn't so sure if I could or not. So, okay, third time's the charm. Let's get this shine right now, and yes, there we go, okay. See, the main thing you want to watch out for is sometimes if you jump wrong, you can accidentally land on one of the other bloopers, and oh god, will that take you for a ride. Oh my god, that ride will be so crazy, you will just you wouldn't even want anything to do with it, because it'd just be way too crazy for you. Because that's happened to me before, and I never liked that happening to me, but luckily that was fine. As long as you use the green blooper and take your time, that is perfectly fine. Unless you're a speedrunner, in which case you want to be a little more careful. Anyway, Shadow Mario Revisited. I don't know if I think I mentioned this in Bianco Hills, but every single level, episode 7, has a Shadow Mario little fight you can do. Now, I've seen a speedrunner do this really fast, and sorry I skipped that cutscene, but I've seen speedrunners do this really fast, but yeah, as you see, I am not really all that great at this one. Because this one, I'm like, eh. The Bianco Hills one I'm really good at, but this one is a little bit more complex in a way. So what I like to do is I like to take him out from a distance, and then follow him, and then continue to take him out from a distance. But the reason why this one can be a little bit of a pain is because you have to deal with him on the top of these roof things here. So you want to be really careful, but luckily, I believe, oh, there we go. One of the better runs I've had. Phooey, I'll remember this. You know, he doesn't really give that much of a dialogue whenever you take him down. Also, there's a blue coin right there. Thought I'd mention that. Also, I believe every Shadow Mario mission you get, 1, the shine always appears right where he died, and 2, it's one of the only shines that actually appear on the ground, because the other ones are usually suspended in the middle of the air, but you can literally just stand where the shine is, and you will get the shine. A little bit of a water break right there, because you know I need to fuel my throat in order, well, fuel my voice in a way, but also my throat, and okay, good. I thought I just did a wrong thing, but I forgot there are some secret shines we can get, because as you see here, Yoshi's Fruit Adventure, we cannot do this yet, because, spoilers, you can use a Yoshi in this game if you didn't know already. And we can't really do that mission until we unlock Yoshi. So right now, we are just going to be going back to Blooper Surfing Safari. Now that we're back in here, you'll see, wahoo, you want to go for a ride, bud? Go ahead and jump on, okay, it's the same exact text, but I don't believe I don't know if he says anything different, but basically, there is a second shine we can get here. I believe I already mentioned it in the last episode, so I'm not going to mention too much about it, but I don't exactly know what determines if you get this shine or not. I don't know if it's beat your best time, or if it's just beat this again. I'm not sure. I believe my time beforehand was like 36:16, but it's really bad when you accidentally turn the wrong way, and you do worse the second time than the first time. But I'm just going to leave this in, because if I don't, then this episode might go a little bit shorter than anticipated. I don't know. I might have to start the next world in this episode, depending on what time it is after I finish this stuff, because, well, I'll never know, because I didn't really do a timer for this, and whenever I do timers, like, I never pause, usually, when I'm, like, cutting out something in an episode, which kind of, like defeats the purpose of having the timer in the first place. So I've kind of just thought, like, you know what, let's just not even bother with the timer. And my thumb is like on the edge of the control stick right now. It is not in a good position. Now, making these jumps can be a little hard, because as you see there, you kind of want to make sure you do it correctly. Now, if I get less than, wait, was it 34 or 36? I don't know. Anyways, doing that will make it so you get a shine sprite. And I believe that was a worse time than the first time, so you don't have to beat your best time. All you have to do is, I believe you have to beat, like, I was about to say 40 seconds, but I believe I've seen people get 40 seconds and still beat that time, so I don't even know what it is that you have to beat there. All I know is you can get a second shine from that race, and that is basically like, oh, let's just skip having another secret shine, which in all honesty, I can't talk. I pretty much agree that they probably should have just put another secret mission in that level and not have that one, because it's, I mean, it has the same, like, music as a secret, but it's not that much of a secret. I don't know. But, like, I don't know how anybody would, like, think, oh, let's do this race over again, and then, like, see what happens. Anyways, the secret of Rico Tower. And like always, once you go into the secret missions, you get your flood and you have to do a red coin mission. I like showing those cutscenes there, don't know why, but anyways, it's kind of a rinse and repeat. Yeah, there are like way too many of these red coin missions in the game, so yeah. This one you get like a minute and a half to do, because all I know is the first one you get like a minute to do, but this one I guess the level's a little bit longer, so you have to go a little bit more fast, and I probably should be doing this kind of stuff here, because I am not going nearly that fast, and I don't know how strict the time is on here, so I don't know. Anyways, oh god, I didn't want to jump there, but now we have some red coins up on this top layer here, which if you can jump correctly, you should be able to actually get that. There we go. Took a few tries, but I eventually got it. Now, these, like, things here are made, like, really freaking easy when you have the flood, because as you saw right there, you can just go right over them and not have to worry about going over anything, and get the red coin, buddy. You do not want to miss the red coin. If you miss the red coin, then you're in big. Also, don't do that. Don't do that either, because that is not either good. Actually, no, that's bad. You don't want to do that. And, oh, that was actually a really good maneuver right there. I wasn't expecting to do, like, a spin jump, but the spin jump actually did really help me to get to that red coin. Now, this red coin's a little bit hard, because you kind of have to jump in a right way in order to get this red coin right here, and especially when you're not doing this correctly. There we go. Okay. Like I said, that one's a little weird because you have to kind of go on a higher platform in a way. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't fall off there because that's something I always am a little afraid of when doing these red coin missions, is that, oh my god, what if I accidentally fall off on this thing and, like, right after I get all the red coins and it makes me have to redo it again. Hi. This recording session, I'm just stumbling over my words like crazy. Now, my timer says like 13 minutes, and I know I cut out at least like a minute or so here, so you know what? We kind of have to start the next level in this episode because, well, other than if you really want to do 100 coin missions, which I am not doing 100 coins in this Let's Play, because I never actually mentioned exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing all the main shines and secret shines in the levels, and I'm doing all the shines in Bianco Hills because... in Delfino Plaza, because there are some shines in Delfino Plaza. Actually, except for one Delfino Plaza shine, which I already mentioned, it'll be in a bonus episode. So, let's go over here, because we do actually have something over here that we can do, and that felt really slow for some reason. I don't know exactly why it felt that slow, but it did. Anyways, we have another Goopy Piranha to take care of. Yay! We all love Goopy Piranhas, right? 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 Oh my god, there's a dead, floating, embodied toad head. There's no body there. What the heck is this crap? Now, let's go over here, because I do not want to have to deal with these freaking goop monsters, because if anything, the piranha is not hard. The freaking goop monsters that come out of the goo are a huge annoyance. If those goop monsters did not exist, this game, one, would be made way too easy, because you wouldn't have to worry about, like, goop monsters here, but this really sucks here, because as you see, there's he, like, produces a whole bunch of, like, baby goop monsters here, like, right when you do that, and I am not, like, hitting him at all. I do not even know why. Let's try hitting him there. There we go, okay. Took a little bit of time, but then again, I'm not really aiming towards him. I'm kind of aiming for his little brethren there. Are they his brethren, or are they just his kids? I don't know. And it's funny how even the little amount of water, like, would hurt him, and my controller is vibrating like a motherfucker. I barely ever swear in my Let's Plays. But anyways, oh, we have another stupid stew, or whatever they're called. Because I believe they're like something stew, not steppin' stew, because that sounds like stepping stool. What you doing, Toad? How you doing? Thanks, Mario. Oh, you are literally one of the most useless characters in this game. You do not tell me anything that is of useful information to me. So we're just going to be going into Ice Cream Beach. Dunebud Sandcastle secret. Yay! 2 secrets back to back. Except this secret I don't think is all that hard. Anyways, see those guys? I don't know if it's the introduction to Cataquacks in this level, but, ooh, this level has a lot of Cataquacks. This level also has a mission that's really hard, which I totally forgot is actually a mission. But anyways, you see that there are these Dune Bud things. Also, if you want to know, only the red Cataquacks will actually hurt you. So for these Dune Buds, what you want to do is you actually want to fill that one up, which will make a Sandcastle appear. And when this Sandcastle appears, you actually want to speedrun over there, and watch out for the Cataquacks that might accidentally hit you. You do not want them to hit you, but you basically want to go in the middle of that Sandcastle before the Sandcastle disappears. Because as you saw, it was kind of crumbling down, but, you know, it's always weird how, like, the game expects you to know what to do there. And also, as you see here, it is literally a Sandcastle. Because, like, we're in a Sandcastle, and we're in a secret mission that has sand. And I believe this is, I mean, it's the only regular secret mission, but there is another mission that's kind of like a secret, but it's not like the regular secret missions like this where you can't have your flood. Because yeah, it's one of those, like, weird ones. Because there is actually a secret shine in this level, because that one other mission does not have the stuff in. Okay, I was totally thinking of something else here. I was totally thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, watch out there. I was totally thinking that this was the red coin mission, so I was like, where are the red coins? And I'm like, wait, there are no red coins in the regular mission here. So let's just be careful here, and, oh, Jesus Christ, be careful, and then get the shine. Okay. We had a few little tricky jumps there, but we were able to make it up there perfectly fine. And now, I am going to say that that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In the next episode, we are going to be continuing on with Gelato Beach and/or Ice Cream Beach, and seeing what's from there. And also, we have yet another level unlocked because we unlocked Gelato Beach. Anyways, this has been Gelato Plays saying see you later, and goodbye.